Job hunting, it's a wild ride. You polish your resume, network like crazy, and finally snag an interview. Excitement bubbles, but then the interview jitters hit. You're not alone. Interviews feel like walking a tightrope. Preparation is your safety net. Think of tricky interview questions as puzzles to solve, not traps to fear. They test your ability to think on your feet, showcase your personality, and reveal how you handle pressure. It's about showing your best self, even when faced with a curveball. Remember, you got this. By understanding the why behind these questions and arming yourself with strong strategies, you can confidently navigate any interview. This guide will equip you with the tools and techniques to handle tricky questions with grace and even a little bit of flair. Ready to ditch the interview anxiety and rock your next meeting? Let's dive into the world of tricky interview questions and learn how to master them like a pro. Ever wonder why interviewers love throwing curveball questions? It's not about making you sweat. Well, not entirely. They're trying to get past canned responses and see the real you. Tricky questions help interviewers assess your critical thinking skills. How do you analyze a situation and form a coherent response under pressure? They want to see your thought process in action. They also want to gauge your emotional intelligence. Can you stay calm and composed when faced with a challenging question? Your ability to manage stress and maintain professionalism speaks volumes. Finally, these questions help interviewers understand your values, motivations, and fit within the company culture. They want to see if you're self-aware, honest, and genuinely excited about the opportunity. Remember, it's a two-way street. Take a deep breath. You've got this. The key to handling tricky interview questions is preparation and a calm, confident demeanor. Here are some strategies to keep you cool under pressure. First, practice active listening. Pay close attention to the question. Don't be afraid to ask clarifying questions if something is unclear. It shows you're engaged and thoughtful. Second, take your time. It's okay to pause and gather your thoughts before responding. A well-thought-out answer is better than a rushed one. Use phrases like, "That's an interesting question, let me think about that for a moment." Third, be authentic and showcase your personality. Let your enthusiasm and genuine interest shine through. Remember, they want to get to know you as a person, not just a list of skills on a resume. Finally, don't be afraid to be a little vulnerable. It's okay to admit if you don't have all the answers. Highlight your willingness to learn and grow. Honesty and a positive attitude go a long way. Tell me about yourself. Sounds simple, right? But this seemingly innocent question can trip up even the most seasoned professionals. It's your chance to make a strong first impression and frame your candidacy. The key is to craft a concise and compelling narrative that highlights your skills, experience, and career aspirations. Think of it as your elevator pitch. Start with a brief overview of your professional background and then focus on your key accomplishments and transferable skills. Tailor your response to the specific role and company. Research the company culture and values and highlight experiences that align with their mission. For example, if you're interviewing at a startup that values innovation, emphasize your experience with launching new initiatives. Remember, this is not the time to recite your resume verbatim. Focus on the highlights and connect the dots between your past experiences and your future goals. Show them how your unique skills and experiences make you the perfect fit for their team. Section 5. The weakness question, turning negatives into positives. The dreaded weakness question. It's a trap. Or is it? While it might feel like the interviewer is trying to unearth your deepest flaws, it's really an opportunity to demonstrate self-awareness and a commitment to growth. The key here is to choose a weakness that is real, but not detrimental to your ability to perform the job. Avoid cliches like "I'm a perfectionist" or "I work too hard." Instead, choose a skill you're actively working on improving. For example, you could say, "I'm working on improving my public speaking skills. I've recently joined Toastmasters and I'm actively seeking opportunities to present my work." This shows that you're self-aware and proactive about your development. Turn your weakness into a positive by highlighting the steps you're taking to improve. This demonstrates a growth mindset and a commitment to continuous learning, qualities highly valued by employers. Section 6. Why should we hire you? selling your value proposition. This question is your time to shine. It's an opportunity to directly address the employer's needs and sell yourself as the solution. Think of it as your closing argument. Start by reiterating your understanding of the role and the company's challenges. Then, highlight your unique skills, experiences, and accomplishments that directly address those needs. Use specific examples to quantify your impact. For example, you could say, "I believe I'm the ideal candidate for this role because of my proven track record in project management. In my previous role, I successfully managed a team of 5 to deliver a complex project on time and under budget." Don't be afraid to be bold and confident in your abilities. This is your chance to leave a lasting impression and convince them that you are the best person for the job. Show them your passion, your drive, and your commitment to making a valuable contribution to their team. Section 7. The salary expectation dance, negotiating with grace. The salary question, it can be a bit of a minefield, right? You don't want to lowball yourself, but you also don't want to price yourself out of the running. The key is to be prepared and approach the conversation with confidence and grace. Before the interview, research the average salary range for the position in your location. Websites like Glassdoor and Salary.com can be helpful resources. This will give you a good baseline for negotiation. If the interviewer asks for your salary expectations, try to deflect the question initially. You can say something like, "I'm very interested in this opportunity and I'm confident my skills and experience align with your requirements. Can you tell me more about the salary range for this position?" If they press you for a number, provide a range based on your research and your desired salary. Be prepared to justify your worth by highlighting your skills and experience. Remember, negotiation is a dance, not a battle. Approach it with a collaborative mindset and be willing to compromise. Section 8. Handling curveballs. Thinking on your feet. No matter how much you prepare, you're bound to encounter a few curveball questions in your interview journey. These are questions that are unexpected, unusual, or even a little bit strange. The key is to stay calm, think on your feet, and showcase your ability to handle the unexpected. One common type of curveball question is the behavioral question with a twist. For example, instead of asking, "Tell me about a time you failed," they might ask, "Tell me about a time you made a mistake that cost your company money." Another type of curveball question is the hypothetical scenario. For example, they might ask, "If you were stranded on a deserted island with only 3 items, what would they be and why?" These questions are designed to assess your problem-solving skills, creativity, and ability to think outside the box. The key to handling curveballs is to stay calm. Take a moment to gather your thoughts and then respond in a clear and concise manner. Don't be afraid to be creative and even a little bit humorous. Show them that you can think on your feet and adapt to unexpected situations. Section 9. Asking smart questions, demonstrating curiosity and initiative. The interview is a two-way street. Just as the interviewer is evaluating you, you should be evaluating them and the opportunity. Asking thoughtful questions demonstrates your curiosity, initiative, and genuine interest in the role and the company. Prepare a list of questions in advance, but don't be afraid to deviate from your script if something else comes to mind during the conversation. Ask open-ended questions that encourage dialogue and provide insights into the company culture, values, and expectations. Avoid asking questions that could easily be answered with a quick Google search. Instead, focus on questions that demonstrate your understanding of the company and your desire to learn more about the role in the team. For example, you could ask, "What are some of the biggest challenges facing the team right now?" Or, "Can you tell me more about the company's vision for the future?" Asking insightful questions shows that you're engaged, proactive, and genuinely invested in the opportunity. Section 10. Conclusion: own your interview, land the job. Congratulations! You've reached the end of this guide and you're now armed with the knowledge and strategies to tackle even the toughest interview questions. Remember, preparation is key. Practice your responses, research the company, and go into the interview feeling confident and prepared. View the interview as a conversation, not an interrogation. Be yourself. Let your personality shine through, and don't be afraid to showcase your passion and enthusiasm for the opportunity. Remember, you have valuable skills and experiences to offer. By following these tips and approaching each interview with a positive attitude and a growth mindset, you'll be well on your way to landing your dream job. So go out there, own your interviews, and show them what you're made of.